Today's class will be a full body Pilates yoga cardio workout. Let's begin on our hands and knees in a tabletop position. Wrists underneath shoulders, knees underneath of your hips. Drop the belly, looking up, coming into an arch, and then draw your navel in, rounding the spine. Again, drop the belly, look up, and round through the spine. Do this 2 more times, opening up through the collarbone, and then pressing your mat away. 1 more time, opening up and closing off. Let's sit back on our shins or come into an easy cross-leg position if that feels better for you. Let's reach our right arm up and over, coming into a lateral stretch, and repeat it to the other side. Again, stretching over, opening up our ribs, and stretch over to the other side. Place your fingertips on your shoulders, elbows out, and let's twist, looking over one shoulder and then the other, bringing some rotation into our spine. Make sure you draw your navel in and release. Let's come into a downward facing dog, sending our head and our chest through our shoulders, and then sending one heel down and then the other, walking our dog, opening up the backs of our legs, maybe bringing some movement into the spine. And then straighten both knees or keep them bent, look forward, and take a gentle walk into your hands, coming into a forward fold. Relaxing the back of the head, and then slowly roll all the way up to standing. Our first workout will be jumping jacks with angel arms and rib cage arms. To keep this low impact, you can tap one foot out to the side 2 times and then switch to the other side, or you can do regular jumping jacks, alternating between angel arms, which move out to the side, and rib cage arms, which move through the front side of the body. As you do your jumping jacks, make sure you are taking inhales and exhales and staying light on the balls of your feet, keeping your knees soft as you land. Try your best to reach through your fingertips and draw your navel into your spine. You're almost there. You have 5 more seconds. And take your 15-second rest. Next, we have chair squats. So you'll squat down 3 times, and on the third one, you'll take 4 pulses. Again, we'll have some angel arms with this one, so coming out to the side and reaching up parallel by the ears. As you sit back, draw your navel in to avoid overarching through the lumbar spine. Inhale as you squat and exhale as you press up. And then take those 4 pulses. Squeeze your inner thighs together and really sit back into those heels as you take your squat. Keep the back of the neck nice and long. You have 10 more seconds, inhaling and exhaling. And take your rest. Next, we have our plank flow. So lowering down, upward facing dog, downward facing dog, and then ripple through the spine back into your plank position. Feel free to modify this on your knees if needed. So lower down, coming into your upward facing dog, downward dog, and then ripple through the spine. Make sure that your wrists are right underneath of your shoulders as you lower down, pressing the tops of the feet into the mat, and then lifting those hips up, and then ripple through the spine. Feel free to take this one at your own pace. Take your inhales and your exhales wherever you need to. 2 seconds, and rest. Up next, we have shoulder taps with plank jacks. So you're gonna tap one shoulder and then the other, and to keep this low impact, you can walk your feet out, out, in, or if you would like to do the jumping jack, you will go in, out, in, out. Again, make sure your wrists are right underneath of your shoulders. Draw your navel into your spine. Make sure that your hips are not sinking down into the mat or piking up to the ceiling. Try your best not to shift too much side to side, trying to stabilize your spine and your pelvis the best that you can. Make sure you're breathing. You have 5 more seconds. And take your rest. Up next, we have side crunch with leg lift. As you lie down on your side, make sure there's space between your ribs and the mat. As you bring your knee to your elbow, take an exhale, lengthen on your inhale, and then exhale as you take the leg lift, and then inhale as you lower the leg down. So it goes exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale. If leaving the bottom leg straight is challenging for you, go ahead and bend it at a 45-degree angle to assist with some balance. Really crunch through the side of your waist, and then lift that bottom leg to activate the glutes. You have 5 more seconds. And take your rest. We're going to repeat side crunch with leg lift on the other side. So go ahead and flip around. Remember to leave space between the bottom ribs and the mat. Exhale, inhale, exhale, and inhale. Again, really crunching through the side of your waist and then lifting with those glute muscles. If that bottom leg being straight is too challenging for you, bend it at a 45-degree angle. Keep your navel into your spine. Make sure you're breathing. You're almost there. 3 more seconds. And rest. Go ahead and stand up, and we are going to move on to cross jacks. To keep it low impact, you're just going to tap one foot in front of the other, or if you would like to, you can crisscross those legs. This is your low impact version, and then this is the full expression of cross jacks. Make sure you're on the balls of your feet and keeping your knees soft. If doing one arm at a time is challenging, feel free to do both. I'm doing opposite arm and leg. If that is too much, you can do same arm as leg. Keep drawing your navel into your spine and make sure you're breathing. You're almost there. You have 5 seconds. And rest. Up next, alternating lateral lunges. So you're going to step out to the side, press your mat away, lunge, and come back in. Make sure you draw your navel into your spine so we are not overarching through our lumbar. So you'll take an inhale, exhale, inhale together. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. As you lunge to the side, make sure that knee is going right over your toes. Really sit into your glute as you lunge, and then press that floor away, challenging your balance. You're almost there. 3 more seconds. Our second to last exercise, tricep push-ups with alternating leg. Come into your tabletop position, wrists underneath shoulders, knees underneath of your hips. Extend one leg back in line with your hip and one tricep push-up, keeping your elbows by your ribs. You'll inhale and exhale. Inhale as you go down, exhale as you press. Draw your navel into your spine so you don't arch. Extend through your ankles and your toes. Keep the back of the neck nice and long. You're almost there. You have 10 more seconds. Inhale and exhale. And rest. Our last exercise is swimming. Move on to the front side of your body. Draw your navel into your spine. Back of your neck is nice and long. Lift everything up and alternating arms and legs. You can go slow to start and then speed it up. Breathe however it is comfortable for you. Drawing your navel in, reaching long through the crown of the head, reaching through those fingertips and those toes. Keeping your knees nice and straight. Keeping your elbows straight. Maybe speed it up. You're almost there. You have 10 more seconds. You can do it. 5 more seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead and press back into a well-deserved child's pose. Relaxing your forehead on the mat, reaching your arms nice and long. And take nice deep inhales and exhales. And move your hands over to the right, taking a nice deep stretch through the left side of your body. And move to the other side, opening up the right side of the body. And come back to center. Shift into a seated position, bringing your right leg in and extending your left leg out to the side, flexing your ankles and your toes. Let's take an inhale and exhale, side bend over to the left, reaching long through that top arm. And come back up and switch to the other side. Taking a nice deep inhale and exhale, reach over to your right side. Back up to center, extend both legs out, sitting up nice and tall and stretching forward. If you would like to, come down to your elbows or shift all the way to the front side of your body. Make sure your shoulders are relaxed and you're not rounding through the spine. If you are all the way down, press yourself up and let's come into a cross-leg position. Take your right arm up and twist, looking over your left shoulder. And float back to center, left arm up, crossing your midline and twist, looking over your right shoulder. Really open up through your collarbones. And let's take one more inhale, reach your arms up, and exhale back down.